Greetings, chess aficionados. Today we embark on an insightful journey through the corridors of the Sicilian defense, specifically focusing on the Alapin variation. While the Sicilian defense is renowned for its complexity and vastness, the Alapin emerges as a fine blend of strategic depth and concrete lines. Let's navigate this intricate variation and unravel its captivating intricacies. 1. E4, C5. White initiates the game, asserting central authority with E4. Black counters immediately with C5, the iconic Sicilian defense, aiming for asymmetry and robust counterplay. 2. C3, Knight F6. In the vast labyrinth of the Sicilian, White chooses the Alapin with C3, preparing a solid D4 advance. Black counters with Knight F6, attacking the E4 pawn and seeking active piece play. 3. E5, Knight D5. White thrusts the E-pawn forward, challenging Black's knight while gaining spatial advantage. Black responds with Knight D5, centralizing the knight and maintaining flexibility in the structure. 4. D4, D4. Furthering his central ambitions, White pushes D4. Black captures, inducing a pawn structure shift and hinting at a semi-open file for the rook. 5. D4, D6. White recaptures, solidifying central dominance. Black counteracts with D6, creating tension in the center and prepping to challenge White's spearhead on E5. 6. Bishop E2, E5. White smoothly develops the bishop to E2, priming for kingside castling. Black doesn't waste time, breaking in the center with a 5, trying to undermine White's pawn chain and free the pieces. 7. E5, Knight C6. White maintains a pawn in the center with a 5, which not only offers spatial advantage but restricts Black's pieces momentarily. Black's knight jumps to C6, directly targeting the E5 pawn and setting the stage for more central confrontation. 8. Knight F3, Bishop F5. The knight's development to F3 by White supports the central pawn while also eyeing critical kingside squares. Black continues with Bishop F5, offering a harmonious development for the pieces while challenging White's central influence. 9. Castle, E6. White prioritizes the king's safety by castling kingside. Black, meanwhile, consolidates the center with a 6, paving the way for the dark-squared bishop to come alive. 10. Knight D4, Knight E7. White's knight repositions to D4, centralizing and putting pressure on Black's structure. Black delicately retreats the knight to E7, reinforcing the F5 bishop and prepping for potential kingside activities. The Alapin variation showcases a delicate interplay of strategy and tactics. Throughout this sequence, we witness the dance of central control, piece activity, and structural transformations. It exemplifies the spirit of the Sicilian, a battleground where ambition meets preparation and creativity clashes with tradition. In this vast chess universe, the Alapin variation stands as a testament to the game's enduring beauty and complexity. Navigating through the Sicilian defense's Alapin variation, we witness a masterful blend of tactics and strategy. The interplay is not just about individual moves, but about overarching themes and positional nuances that make the Alapin so fascinating. Black's initial Sicilian defense, characterized by its inherent counterattacking spirit, sees a slight twist when White opts for the Alapin. With this choice, White seeks a more controlled, strategic game, sidelining Black's usual play. Black, in response, employs central tension and piece harmony, ensuring that passive play doesn't creep in. Central dominance, a recurring theme in many openings, plays a pivotal role in the Alapin. By advancing the E-pawn to E5, White seeks to inhibit Black's pieces, especially the knights. The subsequent pawn exchanges not only define pawn structures, but also the game's rhythm, as pieces dance around these central anchors. The Alapin requires players to be nimble in their thinking. As the position evolves, flexibility becomes key. Opportunities and threats are constantly in flux, demanding players to strike the perfect balance between offense and defense. The Sicilian defense, celebrated for its resilience and counterattacking prowess, has a rich historical legacy. Named after a 16th century priest, Pietro Carrera, the Alapin seeks to circumvent the main lines of the Sicilian, offering a fresh take on an age-old battle. While not as popular as the Open Sicilian or the Dragon, the Alapin has been wielded by world champions and grandmasters, looking for a blend of surprise and solidity. Our journey through the Alapin variation of the Sicilian defense has provided a glimpse into the rich tapestry of ideas embedded in these 10 moves. Each step, while concrete in nature, hints at deeper strategic undercurrents that define the essence of this variation. For those eager to enhance their opening repertoire, the Alapin variation serves as a testament to the richness of chess. Diving deeper into its middle and endgame implications can arm players with novel strategies and deeper insights. The Alapin, while a detour from the traditional Sicilian paths, offers an exhilarating blend of strategy and tactics. It beckons players to not just memorize moves, but to internalize the principles that drive them. In the grand theater of chess, it reminds us of the sheer depth and beauty that can be found even in the sidelines. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the Alapin variation. As always, the world of chess is vast and filled with wonders waiting to be discovered. So keep pushing those pawns, thinking those thoughts, and remember, the board is your canvas. Until our next chess escapade, happy gaming.